Whoa, what's going on, everybody? We are on wave 10. We're gonna focus on the late game in this video because in the other videos we were focusing more on the early game. And right here I want to show you how I got through the early game. It was with Riptorus and Vampiric Price. But now we're gonna sell him because this is a full rogue enemy team, which means our Duelef is safe in the front line. We're gonna give him the Vampiric Price just to make him tanky and sustainable. And yeah, let's see what are we gonna put on him. All right, let's just go with this, and I hope this should be fine. We got two granite tanks in the back line, so they will be able to sustain for a while. A few tanks, a few rogues on our Ember Lynx, who is our support. So now our Duelef has to kill everybody. He manages to kill the Lynx, which is good. And now I think we're in the safe zone. We still got our Ranger to tank for our Duelef. And we are good, I'm glad. It's always a bit tricky and scary to transition into a new composition, but we managed to do so. Nice, so we got 1-2 rogues here, our Riplan's in the front line, which will die very fast. And I think today, it's hard, like I was looking through the deck, and if you look here, fighters, no real fighters that can carry the game, no Riplans, no Seer or anything. If you look at bulwarks, we don't got a lot of bulwarks. You look at rogues, they're okay, but not really the best rogues that we needed. Scion, also no many Scions. Duelef the only guy really, and empaths, we have so many empaths. So I was thinking we could try to build a nice staff composition because we got the fire staff right here, and we could build around the staff, but we might miss out on the bulwark, so we might need to keep our Ranger on being the Granite Colossus, which is really strong, to be honest. So yeah, I just want to slap in an augment on our Duelef. Just not sure which one. Yes, piercing. And I guess we're gonna give him, I don't know, maybe Omega Power? I guess Omega Power. Alrighty, we should be good. We can upgrade the armor to be the best armor in the game on our Ranger, and this should be way easier than wave 11. Our Goliath is tanking pretty well. Our Ranger too. I really like that we can get Granite now on our Ranger. The way we did that is bonding our Ranger with the Titan ore. And it will always, since we have Earth Shield equipped, it will always make a Granite Colossus unit. And which is super strong, obviously, on a Ranger. Like, this is next level tankiness. And if we look at the bulwarks right now, we really don't have a lot. And like, I think rank number 1 right now is wave 32, which is kind of low. And yeah, so we might have to keep our Ranger on the tank. Maybe we can make our empaths tank like Adorius. Could tank pretty well, but it's a rough deck today, for sure. I like that. Like the other days it has been very easy. I was hoping for a bit of a rough deck. So let's see. Do we need to put something in? That's my big question. I think I want to just keep using augments. They are so good. They're better than putting in a unit. It's usually better to put an augment if you have the right unit for... if you have the right augment for a unit. It's always nice to have this, just lowering the resistances of the enemy. That's also good. Thorns on critical strike. I think this would be perfect for our assassin tank, which is Goliath. So we're gonna put even more physical resistance on him, and he's gonna be unstoppable. I think we could even let him tank all those 3 units, and we can do that by positioning like this. Alrighty, we could get 3 armor, 3 gold back, so we have the 130 mastery points, giving us 13 income for the next round. 10% of your unused mastery points you gain as income in the next round. So let's see how Goliath can hold up. He's doing really well. He got a lot of physical resistance, and nothing is killing him so far. Alrighty, there is some breakfast making going on in my kitchen. That's why you hear some background noises. I'm sorry for that. I hope it's not too distracting. I hope you're having a great day, by the way. I jumped in the water. I woke up and went for a surf. It was amazing. I got a new longboard. It was so sick. So much fun. Alrighty, the enemy has no tank, which is usually a good sign for us. We just gotta handle those two rogues with our Goliath. And our support tank and damage dealer right here, they can go through Dual F and Furiox. I don't think we need much here. I don't know, is there anything? I want to play it safe, you know? I don't care too much about saving too many mastery points. I don't want to be too greedy. So I think I'm just gonna put this augment on the links. So when he crits, and he crits sometimes, he will give attack speed to our nearest two allies. And we need attack speed on Dual F. Wow. There is motocross riding up the hill right now. Pretty sick. Alrighty, the only doubt I have about our Dual F with this vampiric price is that once he casts, he's for 4.2 seconds. He's casting for 4.2 seconds, so he's basically stunned for 4 seconds. And we need him to auto hit to heal himself. Alrighty, big threat Dual F, big threat Rampfire. There's one rogue Lura coming in. We might have to deploy a small tank in the backline just to keep Lura away from everybody. Kinda like that. It's gonna be really hard to get through those guys. Might have been also a good idea to bring in an assassin. I have not tried Ramp yet. We could try him right here and see if he's worth putting him in. We're using a lot of mastery points, but as long as you have at least like 100 mastery points left over, it's not too much of a grief. You're still getting nice 10 mastery points income. Our Amber Lynx is tanking again. We gotta put him back a little bit. Oh, there it is. We're stunned for so long. Our ranger in the front line was dying pretty fast, but now you can see this vampiric price is just so freaking OP. It heals so much. Like, look at that. I think it's bugged. It's supposed to hit to heal 2% every third auto hit, but it seems way more than that. And yeah, I've reported that already, so we might get a little quick fix about that because it's really broken. What did Ramfi do? The problem is we don't have a damage graph right now. That's also going to be fixed. It has already been addressed, so we can't really check how good Ramfi performed. I wasn't looking too much at him, but I guess he did well. We won the round. 1, 2 rogues coming in here, so the Goliath is in a good position. We might want to put the Goliath in the front line though for the future. And we'll see. There's a Ramfi coming in, so the positioning is kinda okay still. I think I want to upgrade this Ramfi to be something more useful. Maybe a Vermilia. Maybe these Virtus Zephyrlynx. So what do we say? Amber Lynx has to go back a little bit. Like that. Actually, we can move our units over here so they can stay clumped up. Like that, yeah, I definitely want to get another unit in. Probably Vermilia. It's gonna help a lot with being able to kill the Blaze Knight off fast. Goliath should be fine versus those two, and we can upgrade the armor again. And let's roll it. Wave 16. Usually the mid game is really easy now if you invest enough mastery points. The really hard part is the early game, I feel like. You gotta figure out how to beat the waves while saving a lot of mastery points still. And the late game, of course, is hard. After like wave 30, it's kinda tough. Alright, we need a lot of lifesteal now from Dual F, but he's busy casting. Alright, is our... No. Our Vermilia wasn't able to finish it off, so we can restart from wave number 15. Which we're gonna do. Oh my god. Alrighty, let that be a warning. The checkpoints. The default checkpoints to restart is wave number 5, and that's where we're at now. So instead of restarting from 15, we restarted at wave number 5, which is kind of a grief, and I'm gonna take breakfast now, so don't let that happen to you. Whenever you restart, be sure that you select the latest wave that you have been on. Like, really select the wave you want to restart on. It's not gonna be the highest wave on default. That's gonna be fixed too. It has also already been addressed. After a new patch, after the Private Beta 2 drop, there is so many changes, so also there is some stuff that has to be fixed, obviously. But now we're not have to wait for Private Beta 3 for this all to be fixed. There's gonna be hot patches, quick fixes, hot fixes coming in. So yeah, that's gonna be good. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you have learned something and you're gonna use this in your auto battle experience, and at least don't do the mistake I just did.